Hello. Hi. I'll get your number, darling.
Yeah, it's 077.
You must approach women if you want to date or looking for a serious relationship. Being humble is the best policy and women will reward you for that. Women appreciate the small things. As a newbie, you need to understand that when it comes to attracting and winning women, you don't have to go too big. Hi guys, it's me, your dating coach Emre from comelifestyles.com, and as usual, I come with good things. So today, I have my newbie brothers in mind who wants to understand more about women and develop their dating game. I mean, we all wish we had someone to hold our hand when we started on this dating venture. I mean, from talking to women, how to attract them, how to keep them, how to pick them up, the list is endless. Now, unlike us who had to learn it the hard way from our mistakes, newbies actually have a chance to get out of there and wear the women like the pros. Being a newbie, it's very likely that you will get stuck in your head, overthinking things and playing out scenes of how things should go. Well, all this is natural and understandable with all the butterflies you're likely getting at the prospect of new romantic relationship with a woman you want. The excitement becomes too much that you don't want to mess things up. One thing that you wouldn't know as a newbie actually is that this excitement can be your undoing. The truth is that with a new relationship, things can go either one or two ways. It can end up so well, or things could pretty much like get messed up real fast even with the experienced man. It, however, would hit you differently as a newbie, but that's why I'm here. Any new relationship is full of discoveries, potential and possibilities not only for ourselves but also for our potential partners as far as our wants, desires and needs are concerned. This is during the honeymoon, early stage or bliss stage of a relationship. So it is the make or break it phase. If as a newbie, you successfully get through this stage, then you stand a real chance at the relationship. But before that, you need to get to that stage and you must learn how to approach women and control your anxiety during the daytime, nighttime, in bars, clubs, coffee shops, and in the social gatherings. Now, let me take you through 10 things newbies actually should know about women. So before we start, let's click that cheeky subscribe button and turn on the notifications as there will be many more videos will be coming in your way. So let's watch the footage. Hello. Hi.
Your own boss, yeah?
Yeah, I'm my own boss. Yeah. If you're around later on, I can invite you if you want to come in.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to meet you. You want to keep it to yourself, you know? It's like, yeah, I mean, if you're working, you know what I mean, and then it's you just want to stay in the home probably, you know. It's like,
yeah, I just like my comfort zone.
Yeah, you know, I used to play guitar before and I didn't want to go out those days, you know, because I was in the bar all the time. I'll get your number, darling.
Yeah, it's 077.
Be confident and control your anxiety. Well, as I said it before, you must approach women if you want to date or looking for a serious relationship. This includes one-night stands as well. Invest your time into methods that can teach you actually how to control your emotions. Meditation, yoga, and guys, also martial arts. Why? It is not only women. You will repel men too if you telegraph constant anxiety as people don't want to be around you. Social anxiety is the killer as it will stop you approaching women, getting dates, you name it. So ask yourself, what are you doing to control your anxiety? Are you letting that control your life? Well, if you let the anxiety control your life, let me tell you here, you will not achieve much in dating, business, and other areas of your life. So you have to control your anxiety. Let's say that you have controlled your anxiety and get the date. You must maintain it. Playing it cool, being confident, and maintaining confident aura with women is crucial, especially when you are getting to know each other and all. Getting stuck into your head when you are actually out on a date with a woman you are interested in will get you asking her more than enough times whether her dinner is good, or whether she is actually enjoying herself, or whether her seat is comfortable. Well, I mean, getting stuck in your head can make you do actually a bunch of crazy and silly things. Play it cool and assume that she is having as much fun as you are. It goes a long way in adjusting how women perceive you at any one given time and install trust in her. While girls invest more into guys who they can actually trust, is no-brainer. Being confident and controlling your anxiety is a goldmine, so tap into it. Number 2, avoid being too eager. I understand that as a newbie, you have the energy of 10 men. You're all excited at the thought of getting things started. You want to show your potential women or date how much of keeper actually you are, or already talking about marriage and children. While you are most likely doing these things actually in good faith and clear intentions, too much eagerness is more likely to scare women than it is expected to sweeten the deal. Think about it. Wouldn't you be freaked out if a woman approached you telling you that actually she would wed you in the morning or following day, or is ready to have kids for you? Yeah, I guess so too. No matter how much of the real deal you think you are, or how compatible you are with your potential match, it is no guarantee that actually anything will last. You got to keep your cool and hold yourself in ways that actually don't show too much or desperate eagerness. For instance, send subtle messages and be ready to move on if you don't get a response within 4 days. That's the thought. Stop sending follow-up messages to women who are actually not taking time to respond to you. Even when you get answers from women, it shouldn't necessarily mean that actually they are interested in you as you are in them, and therefore your conversations would still end up going nowhere. In short, don't call it to a relationship before it is official one, and actually never be eager, as it will weaken your value. She will think that you are not worthy enough. Number 3, women don't want a needy man. While a little jealousy is considered healthy and cute, making unreasonable demands on your women's time and putting restrictions on them such that actually they are not doing things they comfortably did before they met you communicates actually a red relationship flag to any women actually. While it is reasonable to want to spend as much possible with your newly found partner, it will be wise of you refrain from continually calling, texting, or making demands. No woman wants to be with a man who doesn't seem to have a life outside of the relationship. Also, absence make actually the heart grow fonder. You will have to know that actually how to strike a balance between absent and available, so that you are not needy and also you are not too unavailable, such that your woman doesn't think you are actually not interested. Number 4, stay curious and listen. People underestimate the power of this trick when dealing with women. We all know that actually listening is a communication skill that very few people do well. Most people listen to respond and not to understand. Showing undivided attention to a woman when she is actually talking to you and showing a genuine interest in wanting to know more about her will get any women sold out to you. It's a simple gesture that makes a woman feel appreciated and heard. But be careful, there's a thin line between acting like a servant and listening, so don't cross the line. Curiosity, on the other hand, makes them perceive you as someone interested in them and their life in general. Since very few men would make them feel special in such a way, you're likely to have the upper hand over any other man actually that could be your competition. Number 5, be transparent. One of the problematic things in dating is getting to know the other person's expectations, and in this case, women. Is the woman you are actually interested in looking to date? Is she looking for some fun to unwind, or is she looking for a casual engagement? All this can be confusing when you actually are starting with a woman, especially when you are a newbie and have no clue on how to read into hints provided. Since it is not always easy to interpret someone's intentions and tone, it is advisable to be straightforward from the beginning of the interaction. For instance, if you're in the conversation with her, be sure to tell her what you want. You don't want to waste your time. If you meet a woman in a bar and take her home an hour or two later, be sure to be clear about what you want. Women, especially the mature kind, will always appreciate honesty. It's an attractive attribute to be clear and let her know that actually you know and what you're looking for. Hey, be ready to walk away. Why not? There are so many women out there who can give you whatever you're looking for, so keep the fixated thinking to a minimum and be open-minded to meeting other women. Number 6, don't hold back on being vulnerable. While allowing ourselves to be vulnerable is by far the scariest thing in any relationship, it is the only way actually you can show your true self. Only at risk of being hurt are you able to show the other person who you are. As a newbie, being able to show this side of yourself to a woman you're interested in fosters trust and a deep connection between the two of you. For women who are serious and are looking to know you at much deeper level, being vulnerable can be a gift. It doesn't, however, mean that you should go pouring yourself to any women. You have to analyze your relationship before you can lay yourself bare to actually a woman. Most newbies vent about their emotions at early stages, and take a note of, guys, this is very important, that will repel women. There's no right time for this, but know that she's not an emotional dumpster, and if you act too vulnerable, dump your emotions, she will feel down and walk away. Number 7, don't brag. Another mistake that you're likely to make as a newbie is thinking that bragging and flaunting your accomplishments will win you the attention of women. Bragging is the easiest way you lose any woman's focus, no matter how interested she was in you. It's a huge turn-off, not only to women but also to men. For all you know, the women you might be bragging to may be more accomplished than you are. There are 1,001 ways to impress women that don't include flaunting your achievements actually and bragging about the money or muscles. Don't get me wrong here, you can be proud of your accomplishments without rubbing anything on anyone's face. Also, if you feel the need to brag about them actually, you give the impression that you're overcompensating for other areas where you're actually falling short. Being humble will get you a long way with women and solidify your presence. Never brag and know that actually it will repel women. Being humble is the best policy and women will reward you for that. Remember, when we see average looking guys with those beautiful girls, we all think that how the heck he got that girl? Well, guys, so many guys will say, oh, that guy is rich, she loves his money, you name it. But the truth is that he may be the most humble guys you can ever meet, and understand that actually there is other side of the coin and value being humble over bragging. 8. Women appreciate the small things. As a newbie, you need to understand that when it comes to attracting and winning women, you don't have to go too big. This applies to practically all women. So what does it for women is the effort and thoughtfulness. Meaningful touches, kind words, among other gestures of service go a long way. For instance, any woman would appreciate a beautiful flower you picked on your way to her than she would appreciate 5,000 roses. It's merely so because that random unplanned for flower shows that actually you thought of her at the most unexpected time. Such small gestures do it for women. 9. Women want to feel emotionally secure. While there are several other things that women worry about, I mean, they also got bills to pay. Among other things, a woman's greatest need where a man is concerned to have some form of emotional security. Now, as a newbie, you might quite grasp what emotional security means. Well, that is why I am here. In its purest and most basic form, emotional security is letting your woman know where she stands with you. No one wants to be kept guessing the position they hold in a person's life. I mean, I'm sure that you wouldn't want to be kept in a situation where you don't know where you stand actually. In other words, clarity in relationships is crucial. 10. Women prefer fun dates to a fancy one. Like I have already brought to your attention, small things matter more to women. On that breath, a fancy date in a 5-star restaurant is too formal for any women. For most, they would instead prefer to be taken out for activities around their hobbies. Let's assume you both like fishing. Honestly, guys, you will both have more fun than sitting in a 5-star Michelin restaurant. This is mostly so because such simple dates allow the both of you actually to actively engage in making memories and getting to know each other, as opposed to a date in a restaurant where you are actually both just seated looking at each other. There you go, newbies. You have yourself a list of top 10 things to keep in mind when venturing into a dating game to engage with women. It will be in your best interest to follow through with each of these things if you want to actually interact with women like a pro. Okay guys, that's all from me today, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Guys, also we have a very exclusive program called Residential Training. It is over 70 hours of training. You come and live with us for a week and we teach you everything you need to know about women and dating. Please click the link below and click the card above and view it. The 7 days in our residential training will be the most magical 7 days in your dating life. It's an ultimate opportunity for you to jumpstart your dating life. Me and my team will help you to master the best lines, basic skills naturally, and strategies to transform you into a successful dater. Most of our clients can generate instant dates during the training, and my team will help you to secure the dates. Also, when you are on our website, check out our ebooks products page, as we have number of ebooks displayed. Gent, please like, share, comment and subscribe. I'm Emre and I hope to see you soon.